A few years ago, a striped dress went viral for the controversy it created among its viewers. Some people saw the dress as blue and black, and others saw it as white and gold. The dress was later confirmed to be blue and black, but why did some people see white and gold? This is due to shadows. When light collides with an object that it can't travel through, it creates a shadow. There are masses of light sources all around the world and so many factors that affect how every shadow is formed. Let's talk about three specific factors that affect shadows. As you've most likely noticed, when you see a shadow, they appear darker and clearer to see the more that the light source is clear from any intrusions. For example, when you stand outside when the sun is out, it creates a dark shadow. However, if you were to stand outside when the sun is covered by clouds, your shadow would appear lighter and less visible. This is because the cloud absorbs some of the light rays emitted from the sun, leaving less light to collide with your body and create a shadow. Angles also play a huge part in what shadows look like. If you had a light source sitting parallel to an object, like this picture here, then the object would block a large amount of light, creating a longer shadow. But if the light source was above the object, like this picture here, then the shadow would be shorter because the object wouldn't block as much light. The final factor that I'm going to talk about is the distance the light source is from the object. This will determine how large the shadow appears. Now let's think about this in a real-life example. If you were to take a rectangular book and shine a flashlight about 5 inches away from the book, the shadow that it creates would be bigger than if the flashlight was 12 inches away from the book. This is because when the light is closer to the book is blocking more of the light waves being emitted from the flashlight, therefore creating a bigger shadow. Now that we know how greatly these factors impact shadows, let's answer the question from the beginning of this video. Why did some people see the dress as white and gold? The people who thought the dress was white and gold saw the picture of the dress in a shadowed area. The color of a shadow is due to its light source, and our brains try to discover the true color of an object by subtracting the color of the light source from the object we're looking at. In this case, the light source was blue. Subtracting the blue from a blue and black dress would leave the dress looking gold and white. Now that we know why the dress appeared gold and white, let's answer the question, why are some shadows blue? This is largely due to something called Rayleigh scattering. Rayleigh scattering is the scattering of light off minuscule air molecules that are a fraction of a wavelength. On the color spectrum, short wavelength light is blue. The atmosphere of the Earth scatters short wavelength light by Rayleigh scattering, and this is why the sky is blue. The sky, along with the sun, is a light source. So, when a shadow is created using the sky as its light source, the sky illuminates the shadow with its blue light, causing the shadow to appear blue. Now that we've talked about what exactly a shadow is and some of the things that affect the creation of a shadow, you can do your own research to discover more things that change the appearance of a shadow.